gigantic favor. Now, the gigantic favor that I need from y'all is, if you could, your name that you put in there, can you not put like nicknames? I understand I put JJ and then you're like, how can you can put JJ? Other people cannot put JJ or whatever like that. But the truth is, I would love for you to put your name so that I can address you personally if you put your name, okay? So that is the important thing. Remember, I'm going live right now on Zoom, but for a short while, I'll be going online as well live. For people watching this online live, let me tell you that I have an online class called Connect, Communicate, and Conquer. And this class, if you want to register for it, make sure you click the link and come to the class, because after a certain period of time, the whole thing, the live version is going to be gone, but everyone on Zoom will be there. So thank you so much for everyone who's here on Zoom. Thank you. Remember, put your name. I would love for the screen for where I want to see everybody's face. So here we go. I want to see everybody's face. If I can see, I want to see how's everybody doing. Is everyone excited? Is everyone? Thank you, Con. What's up? I'll be working with Con very, very soon. So thank you so much for everybody here. Okay, I want you to be present before I start anything. I want you to remember that I'm going to give you opportunities to ask questions. There's going to be 100% opportunities for you to ask questions, but I'm putting a ground rule here so that you understand. I will allow you to ask the questions at certain periods. You'll see times to ask questions, and then you ask all the questions there. So if you can, write down all the questions you need, whatever you need to do, put it there, and then we can continue. Okay? Okay, cool. Before I start, I've got a question for everybody. Had you had breakfast already? Put it in the comment. I want to hear. Nice background setup. Thank you so much, Palini. It's half formal, half relaxed, because I do not want you all to be too freaked out. It's a communication class. We have to learn to engage and communicate. And even my intro video was, if anyone took it to heart, like, wow, he's teasing me because I came in late. Yes, I was. But, you know, there were people here earlier. So we're here to engage, communicate, and get together and understand each other, all right? Now, for those of you who are here, I know you don't have your camera on, all right? Just for a split second, can we all have our cameras on, all right? And what I want you to do, could you pass me my phone? It's just there. I forgot to do it. I want everybody who has their phone with you, unless you are on your phone. If you're on your phone, then you cannot do this lah. It's a very tragic. But if you're not on your phone, can everyone turn on your selfie camera? And the reason why I want you to do this, I like doing this for my classes. What I like doing for my classes is this. I like everybody to snap a selfie of you and your screen at the same time. So when we snap it at the same time, then I would love for you to post it and then give it to me, because I love making videos of different angles. So it looks like we are traveling around the world, because I can see for people from all around the world here with me right here. So everybody ready with your selfie camera? Everybody is so shy. Don't be shy. We're here to learn. We're here to communicate. Don't be shy. Ready, huh? Selfie mode. And for those of you who want to learn, you can actually press your speaker button and then it snaps a picture. So everybody ready? Ready, huh? Okay, this is just one try. Everybody ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1, snap. Oh, that's going to be fun. I would love to see the video of, so if you can post it on your social media, just put in there, CCC with JJ. Hashtag CCC with JJ. I will find it. I will put it up. And then don't forget to tag iSummit as well. And then we all will be together in this industry and everybody be happy. I see a few people. So before we start, introduction first, I just want to know everybody. What do you do? Put it in the comments. I want to see the comments. I want to see what you all do. So if we can pop up the comments on the side of the screen so that we can see what everybody does. I just want to see what everybody does. Put it there so that I know. Finishing up dinner. Not what you do. I would love to know what you do for a living. Just put it there. I just want to know what you all do for a living. Suddenly everybody's shy. Oh, are you all typing and then I can't see it? Is there a technical fault going on here? Okay, social media management coaching, Singapore, sales and tech company. I like that. I like that. What else do we have? I help people get freedom by creating. Nice. Wow, you all typing so fast. Indonesia. Oh, YouTube. Okay, y'all, I love y'all, but y'all are too fast. Slow down. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to shout. Calm down. Everybody's calm. Okay, here we go. Compliance and legal, AVP, Kenang. Ooh, I like that. We've got JJ. Hi, everyone. I'm part-time mass comm student. I sell veggies at market. Hey, there's going to be an opportunity for you. I'm going to explain to you how you can open up your own business online. That'll be later on. You know, if we find the time, we'll do it. Web digital, you're a bus driver, retired nurse, health nutrition, ex-customer service manager, document control. We've got a vast variety of people here, all kinds of different arenas. And here's the important thing. Each and every one of us needs to know how to communicate, because you have to remember, I've heard so many people say this, including the latest person I heard say this was a person called Simon, who says, facts tell, stories sell. So if you have a good story, you can engage, you can pull people in, you will be able to do anything with it, to sell your idea, to sell your dream, to sell a chance to join in with others, even to, in lack of a better word, sell yourself to a future employer who is looking to hire you. So there's so much opportunities here for you. So you have to remember that it is important. And once again, I want you to participate, not just listen to me. I know we live in the day of social media where we just sit down and you just look at the screen and the screen talks to you and then there's nothing else happening. So I want you to be here engaged with me as well. Put it in the comments if you need, okay? Write down things that you think is needed, and then we will learn along the way. Now, before we get any further, let's start with the first thing. I want you to put in the comments, what is your fears when it comes to communication, public speaking, or even, storytelling? What is your biggest fear? Put it in the comments right now while I stand up for a while and burp. Sorry, I had to burp. So let's see. What are your fears when it comes to public speaking and communication? What's your biggest fear? People not hearing what I said clearly. I like that. That's one of the fears. Content, not a man of many words. Seon, fair enough. Not having enough knowledge on the topic. Oh, that's a very important point that we're going to cover. Judgments, communication, different opinion. Okay. Nick, we all have including myself. You can't run away with that sometimes, but yeah, of course, we will mitigate that in a bit. All right. What else? Saying a lot but not making sense. Fair enough. People leaving in the middle of my presentation. I understand that fear as well. Yes. Yes. People getting bored while I'm presenting. Hopefully by today, by the end of the day, people will be so engaged and so enthralled with what you're saying. They will be like, what? Time's up. No, that's what we're hoping. Okay. No one is appreciating when I try to explain in detail because they think they are better than me. Whoa. Okay. There's a lot of comments there. A lot. All right. But let's look at, these are the biggest top 5 fears when it comes to public speaking. Okay. So these are the top 5 fears when it comes to public speaking. when it comes to research, a lot of people say, first one, the fear. I mean, let's go from bottom up. Fear of embarrassment. Fear of embarrassment comes from the point where you are always looking at other people for affirmation of what you're doing and what you're speaking. All right. Second one, fear of see, I can't even say the word all of a sudden. Competency. Oh my God. Suddenly I'm embarrassed. Now, if I have a fear of that, I wouldn't be able to just say that out loud, right? Because I'm afraid that, people will judge me for it. All right. But the truth is, all of us have our flaws. So don't be fearful of it. Next one, fear of leadership, meaning you have peers and you have people above you in the room with you, and you fear their judgment, what they think of you, how they will look at you after you open your mouth. All right. So that's another big fear when it happens. Fear of inadequacy. In other words, you think people like, maybe you're not good enough. I don't think I shouldn't be here. I don't know why people gave me this mic. I don't know why people gave me this opportunity to speak. I can't do this. This is not right. I cannot. So that's the fear. All right. Another one, the last one, the one that everyone fears most of the time is fear of failure. Let's clear that fear first. All right. Let's clear that fear first. Put it in your mind that you are going to fail. That's what I do. Every time I go live, even this, you ask anyone who was in the studio with me today, I was pacing. I've been doing this for the longest time, more than 20 years. But even until today, I still pace. I still have butterflies in my stomach. I still have all these fears, but I have learned to control them. Why? Because of the processes that I'm going to teach you today, because of the little tricks and the little things that you can add to your presentation to bring people in, to be engaging, to make people go, okay, cool, I understand where they're coming from, to make sure that you're clear. All that I'm going to do, I'm going to teach you that. But put it in your mind that you are going to fail, or there is going to be a mistake. No problem, because the only time someone notices your mistake is when you make it obvious that you made a mistake. All right. So we're done with that. Let's go with something. It's only polite that you know who I am. So let's find out who I am. Now, I started off my career, even though I studied as an electrical engineer, I started off my career as a radio DJ. Now, even as a radio DJ, I didn't start off straight as a radio DJ. I joined the promotions team. And in the promotions team, there was a group of people who went around driving the cars for the promotion of the radio station, giving out stuff. But every time when you give out stuff, you have to call up the station and say where you are so that people can find you. All right. And then at the, we call it crosses, people come and engage. So I learned engaging people there, just the grassroots levels of engaging with people. All right. So speaking. And then once after that, I had, during that time, the number one radio DJ, in my opinion, was this person called Fly Guy. And he came to me and says, dude, you need to be on radio. I'm like, no, I'm already on radio. He said, no, dude, get a slot. So what I did was I went to my boss during that time and says, could I have a slot, a weekend slot or something? He says, Ken, go ahead, here. He gave me a 3-hour slot, but he said, I'm not going to pay you. I just want to see what you can do. And I did that slot for 3 years. For 3 years. For a year. I did that. I honed my art. I learned I made a lot of mistakes during that slot. But the fun part is, because I was starting out, people allowed me to make the mistakes. Not big mistakes, but mistakes nonetheless. All right. So I made mistakes. So after mistakes, learn, improve every day, and moved on to a point I was the breakfast DJ for that radio station. And I moved on after that to another radio station where I became the person in charge of the talent and content development of the whole group, which was 4 different radio stations, 3 different languages and training all the announcers and stuff like that. So that's what I did, all right, when it came to radio only. Other than that, I also was a TV presenter. So because of the radio, I had opportunities to go on TV and do different shows. If you see that show, this right here is a show that I created and produced with a local actor called Bron Polare with his company called Pixel. So this is something I did. What I did was I combined the James Gordon Karaoke in the Car with a normal interview, and I threw it into a car where a professional drifter was drifting the car while the interview is going on and they're singing. So it's a slightly different concept to what you normally do. So TV presenter, that's another thing I did just because it came from my radio experience and people like, this guy can talk, let's throw him on TV. Another thing I've done is, of course, being an MC. It comes with the job. People believe that since you're on the radio, you can talk. Hey, let me hire you as MCs, okay? And for those of you who are aspiring MCs who think that that it's a very lucrative line, it is. It is a lucrative line when you are at the top, all right? At the bottom, when you start off, you don't get much, but what you get is experience. You get name recognition, you learn along the job, and you just do the small things and you move up, and then you can get the big money, all right? And last but not least, I think I'm going to have to move for this one so that this won't fall on my head. Whew, that was close. Okay, here you go. Last but not least, I managed to be on stage as well, all right? I was a stage actor, and the first thing I ever did was a play where it was a musical, so I actually had a bit where I had to sing, dance, do the whole shebang, bang, 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 when it came to the whole singing and dancing. I didn't know how to do that, all right? Now, here's a question for each and every one of you. How much experience do you think I had joining in each of these slots? Did I have any experience to become a radio announcer or education for it? Did I have any experience to become a TV presenter or education for it? MC or stage actor? Put it there. None. Correct. Continue. Zero knowledge. I had zero knowledge. I didn't know what I was doing. But here's the thing, what helped me move further or go up and grow. I had one thing that all of us have, the ability to communicate. And what I did every day was communicate with people who were better than me, who had more experience than me. And I asked them for their time, say, excuse me, could you spare some time? Why? Because I did this. I've recorded it. I need you to look at it. Can you give me tips to improve? And that's where I learned, all right? I didn't have courses like this, master classes available where I can sit down and get all the knowledge that I needed to do any one of these things, all right? I didn't have. But what I had was the guts to go up to people and, of course, there were a few people, sorry, I'm busy, I cannot do this. No, cannot, sorry, bye. Maybe later, kind of thing. That happens. Don't take that rejection as a bad thing. Just take it as their chance to, work with me and they didn't get to earlier on in my career. But I look at it that way. So just frame it in a different way. So what I did was I communicated every step of my way. Every step of my way, I found mentors. I found people who believed in me. I found people who was willing to share their knowledge, bits and pieces. And what I did with that bits and pieces of knowledge, I grew. Every day, I reflect on what I've done and then improve upon that. All right. Listen to what I've done and improve upon that. And throughout the 20 over years of my career doing this, I've compiled it all and put it into the class for all of y'all so that you don't have to sit with the thousands of people I've set, so that y'all got this. But y'all ready to learn all this? Are you all ready? If you're ready, type in yes. Type in yes in the comment right now. I want each and every one of you to be engaged. Why am I doing this? Why am I asking you to type? Because unfortunately, I can't hear your voice because I want to have a good flow before I have the question and answer thing, but I want to engage with you. This is a communication way. I know you're thinking, no, you're the only one speaking. It's not communication. There's loads of ways of communicating. There's body language, there's eye contact, there's just simple things like comments. So that's why I'm asking y'all to add in the comment. And I'm glad that y'all ready. And guess what I'm going to start with? I'm going to start with something that some people might not like. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to do this. Why am I going to do this? You will find out later. I'm not going to tell you why. All right. I've got a little breakout room. And this little breakout room, what it's going to do is I'm going to put you with some random person, have a conversation with them just for 5 minutes, nothing more. Just have a short conversation with them. Put yourself out of the box. I know some of you, I'm an introvert. I don't know how to do this. I don't know what to do. Both of you could be introverts.
Monday.
So learn together, all right? But what I want you to do is I'm going to throw you in a breakout room for just 5 minutes, just 5 minutes only. Nothing more than that. 5 minutes only of a conversation with a total stranger. And you're going like, I hate you, JJ. I'm going to log off. Don't log off. Please trust me. Go through the process with me. Go through the process with me. And I guarantee you, at the end of the day, you won't be afraid to jump into any breakout room ever again. So please go through the process with me. I know it's scary right now. I know it's something that you're not used to. I know you're like, why, JJ? I came to just listen to you. I do understand, but part of communication is not just talking to one person, is the ability to talk to anybody. So if you need to freshen up, I'll give you about 30 seconds to freshen up, look good, or do whatever you need to do, okay? I know some of you are like, okay, let me do this. I'm okay, right? I'm done, okay? So do whatever you need to do, that you're ready. I'm just going to throw you in a room with a total stranger for 5 minutes. Have a conversation with them, okay? Because there are people from all around the world here with us. So have a little conversation with them, find out a bit about them. And after 5 minutes, we'll come back and I'll tell you why I did that to you, all right? So here we go. All right, this is where I stall and hope the breakout room happen. It's happening, it's happening. Is it happening? Is it happening? It is happening. See you in 5. And the people in live stream, I'll see if you want to join in the class. Click the link. We'll see you soon. Bye.